Hello, Assalamualaikum and very good evening to everybody. Thanks for watching my video. First of all, I'd like to introduce myself. Let me start with just a few words about myself. My name is Nur Ikram binti Ramli and I'm from Padang Jawa, Shah Alam. My title of presentation is Malaria, the world emerging infection disease. In recent years, malaria has emerged as cause for various preventive ways, still infect 500 million people every year, killing nearly 1 million of them. In 2015, 91 century area had ongoing malaria transmission. Between 2010 and 2015, malaria incidence among population of risk fell by 21% globally. In some period, malaria mortality rate among children under 5. The WHO African region the disproportionately high share of the global malaria burden. In 2015, the region was home to 90% of malaria cases and 92% of malaria deaths. Case of presentation: Siti live at Sungai Jawi Lawu of Perak. That village take 2 hours to the hospital. Most of the villagers go to the town by boat. Most of the villagers also affected by that parasite. History of Siti father was tragically diagnosed with malaria only a day before his death, leaving no time for proper treatment. Siti no mosquito bites can cause malaria, but they did not know mosquitoes were breeding in water pool around the village. She was admitted to hospital with continuously developed signs and symptoms like high fever, profuse sweating, headache, nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea. Hemoglobin status: 95% of total erythrocyte protein in hemoglobin. In intracellular concentration of hemoglobin is 5 mm, below 300 mg per ml. Blood film malaria parasite: microscope examination of thick and thin peripheral blood smear stained with Romanowski dye. Thick smear more difficult to interpret but greatly increased sensitivity. Vector control is the main way to prevent the reduced malaria transmission. If coverage of vector control intervention within a species area is high enough, then a measure of protection will be conferred across the community. WHO recommend effective malaria vector control. WHO recommend protection for all people to risk of malaria with effective malaria vector control. Two forms of vector control: insecticide, treated mosquito nets, and indoor residue spraying are effective in a wide range of insecticide, treated mosquito net, or long-lasting insecticidal net are the preferred form of insecticide. Treated mosquito net for public health program. WHO recommend coverage for all people at risk malaria. The most cost-effective way to achieve this is by providing free of charge to ensure equal access for all. Indoor spraying with resident insecticide is powerful way to rapidly reduce malaria transmission. Its potential is realized when at least 18% of houses is targeted area are spraying. Indoor spraying is effective for 3 to 6 months depending on insecticide formulation used and the type of surface. Multiple spraying rounds are needed to protect the population for the entire malaria season. Anti-malaria drug can also be used to prevent malaria. For traveling, malaria can be prevented through chemoprophylaxis, which suppresses the blood stage of malaria infection, thereby preventing malaria disease. Insecticide resistance: much of success in controlling malaria is due to vector control, highly dependent on the use of parasite, which only class of insecticide currently recommended for net and the spraying lah. If parasite fill blood cell block small blood vessel to your brain, swelling brain may cause coma. Accumulated fluid in lung can make difficult in breath. Malaria can cause kidney or liver to fail or spleen to rupture. Severe form of malaria itself can cause the low blood sugar. Mode of transmission: mosquito become infected by feeding on person who has malaria transmission of parasite. If you, the next person, this mosquito bite, it can transmit malaria to you. in liver. The parasite then travel to your liver, where some type can lie dormant for as long as years. Into bloodstream, when parasite mature, they leave liver and infected your red blood cell. This is when people typically develop malaria symptom. On the next person, it's uninfected mosquito bite you at this point in the cycle. It will become infected with your malaria parasite and can spread them to the next person if bite. Other mode transmission, people can catch malaria from exposure to infected blood, such from mother to unborn child through blood transmission, and by sharing needle used to inject drug. For detection, we use thick and thin blood smear to determine whether you have malaria. If one of that is negative and no parasite are found, you will have repeated blood smear every 8 hours for a couple of days to confirm that there is no malaria infection. Blood smear is taken most often from a finger prick. Thick and thin blood smear will let doctor know the percent of red blood cells that are infected. The conclusion is malaria is a very common parasite and easily infected from person to another. We can't stop them because this is how they are feeding by biting us. We should learn, teach and provide any mechanism to decrease their population by not giving feed, wear long dress, also giving by big impact to control it. Provide net at night for more secure, close door and be home before 7 p.m. is also can be helped. First step is hope, and no step then no hope. Thank you very much, and thank you for watching my video.